All right, let's go back over some things. Let's enable name resolution. There, we do not have an LDAP server in the realm and in the demo lab. We do have a NIS server, and we potentially have an AD server once we enable SIFs tomorrow. So let's enable NIS. What are we going to do?
Kind of assuming it's a network, but I don't know.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. I don't know if we're doing this.
No, we're not, but it doesn't hurt anything.
Do you have this information?
I do. It is demo.panasas.com. And it's .200. So one exactly.
And then what?
.21.
Hmm?
.21. .200.
What did you say? What?
200. Yes. 200.
Okay.
Very good.
All right. Save.
Okay. So you were in the name resolution order, but you didn't save it. So now we got to go back to name services. There you go. All right. Very good. So now there's actually some winfo commands that we can use to test this, but we're not going to do that quite yet. So that was an easy lab. So now let's work on user quotas. Let's look at the system default.
Where would the default?
Yeah, it's down there. It's there.
User group. Yeah, here we go.
Okay. So that's the usage report.
Yep.
There you go. And we want to keep it disabled, I believe. Let's turn this into an individual lab. You can go ahead and just keep sharing your screen, but everybody can, for their volume, at least track one of your volumes. And I'll let you put the tracking on for home. So that that is a useful one to track. See, it puts you right back at that screen. So, yeah, it's under the edit. It puts you back at that screen with it filled out. So there you go.
You wanted to just track it?
Yeah, let's track it for now. Okay, so now we see, look what happened. It also put volume matching patterns for the display as home. Let's overwrite that with star. Okay, and we show that root is disabled as expected, it always is, and home is tracked. So now let's go back to the volumes page. And we're already 11%. I mean, we don't have it. When we say this can take a while, that's assuming that the volume has 200 million objects. We don't. So it's already got to a pretty good jump on home. You see, you see the calculating user and group quotage. So if we want any other, if anybody wants data on any of their other volumes, we can do that. Feel free. So let's go to, while we're waiting on this, let's go back to user and group quotas. Let's look at some reports. Yeah, just. All right. I mean, this is what it's got so far. I mean, all those users have some usage because after we did our volumes command, I kicked off a script for some clients to sue as their users and created subdirectories for each user in home, created a directory mini files in that, and then put a ton of files into that, dumped into that directory. You can see that we've got not a huge amount of files, but it's a pretty good amount of files. Okay. So let's go ahead and make a limits file. So how we're going to do that?
Sorry, can you repeat that? I don't know if it was my
let's make a
network
limits
blipped
file.
or you. Okay.
So yeah, exactly. Right. Okay. So it just says that there's no limits configured, limits files easy. Yes, exactly.
And then, do you know the UIDs, or shall we just
Let's
use
just do star.
names?
Yeah, let's just use star. UIDs are 1001 through 14, but
Okay. Volume home.
yeah. And let's put let's put let's put 5 terabytes, 7 terabytes, 1 million, and 1.5 million. That's what I did
Nice.
for the, yeah.
We give our users 100 gigs.
Oh, well, we can do that. You can do anything you want. I just did something silly. Put something like what you would do, something rational. Yeah. Yep. You like the do you like the number of files? The home directory, that's a lot of files.
Right. Yeah, I don't think we even set that. I
Okay.
think I put it to 0 or whatever the unlimited was.
Yeah. Okay. All right, let's fire that off. Okay, says it's successfully deployed. Now let's go back to our usage report. Okay, so limit percent used. Ah, bang.
Everyone has been horrible in the /home directory.
Yeah. Yeah. So considering that, I mean, we've only got 14 users. So maybe we ought to go give them some more.
So what are they
Or
using?
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't have any scripts running. I mean, I just wanted a huge, big volume. So, I mean, if I had 200 users, I could easily get a nice big home directory.
Yeah, we use it more for policy usage. They're not really supposed to be using their home to be storing
That's
like
right.
real company data and things like that. So
Exactly. I mean, I just wanted a script to, and the scripts are right there on the clients to write files. And when I populate the realm after it's been reinitialized, you know, it fires off and says, all right, go into demo one, go into your home directory and use this script that quality assurance runs to write successive files with these random names to make it bigger and bigger. And when I populated it some other way, we had a hard time with reconstruction because our files were so odd, but this seems to do okay. Okay, so we have a few that are over, that's fine. Now let's click show violations only. Up there at the top.
where is that?
Up the second line on your report screen.
Second line.
Way up on the configuration.
Oh,
Yeah, there you
here.
go. Yeah. And go ahead and click show for groups as well. There we go. Okay. So we're only saying that demo 3 and demo 4 are over the limit. We see now that there is a group, but no group is over the limit, and all these users are in the group users. I mean, in a real life situation, we're going to have different groups. Okay. What else? Now, if we had not enabled NIS, you would see all those demo 3, demo 4, etc. as UIDs, not as their names. So that's kind of nice because unless, I mean, I know what those users are. We've only got 14 and they joined in order. But in general, the system administrator is not going to know what user UIDs are unless you look it up. You're going to want names. Okay. Is there anything else that we might want to do? Let's go back to volumes and see how that scan's doing. What can we conclude about the scan?
Should be done.
That's right. You don't see any task in process. Now that scan was super quick because even though the volume is, where is it? Even though the volume is 15 terabytes, it doesn't have millions and millions and millions of small files, and the director is not doing anything else. So it devoted all its resources to scanning those files, so it was pretty fast. Is there anything else that we want to see on the user quota? Right, I'm going to toggle recording.